Hi guys, my name is Janice and this is my first YouTube tutorial video. Today I'm going to be doing a look by Juvia's Place. The palette is called Afrique. This is the cover of it and this is the actual eyeshadow palette. This palette is fairly new. I picked it up from Ulta. I was told that it was very pigmented for colors of dark skin. So I tested it out and the colors were very pigmented, so I decided to do a look on this palette today. I'm also known by Niece. I have a makeup page. It's called Makeup by Niece. That's Niece. It's on Instagram. And today I'm just going to be doing a little simple look for you guys before I head to work. I'm pretty sure you can buy the palette. I got it from Ulta, but I'm pretty sure you can also get it offline. So I've already done my eyebrows. I have no eyebrows, so it literally takes me about 30 minutes to do my eyebrows. But if you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows, I can include that in another video if you guys want. I do use the Kat Von D, the brow pomade. This is dark brown. This is really super good. It keeps my eyebrows, well, it keeps them on fleek all day. Sometimes it gets a little clayish, but I just add a little coconut oil and mix it up and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Angelique. I always go underneath my eyebrows and highlight them with a shimmery color, so I'm gonna use Angelique. And I just use like a pointed brush, just something sharp to get the job done. So you just always want to make sure you blend very good. You can also use your fingers for this color since it is a metallic, but it gets a little messy when you try to use your fingers, so I always use a pointed brush just to go underneath and highlight. So this is like a white creamy color, shimmery color, silver, whatever you want to call it. So if it looks a little too uneven, it's okay because we're going to go in with another color and add it on top anyway. So that is how it looks so far. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more on both sides. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Dakar. And forgive me guys if I ruin these names. I'm going to go in with Cameroon, this brown color right here, to put on top of the Angelique. I'm going to go back in with Cameroon. It's this brownish color, and it's right here. So I'm going to put that on top of Angelique. For this brush, for this next color, I'm going to use a tapered brush. This is a Morphe brush. It's M505, and it looks like this. So I'm going to take Cameroon and put it on top of Angelique and just blend, blend, blend. It's okay if you go outside of the lines. I know a little trick to clean up the fallout on the side, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. I'll show you guys really quick. And so when you get fallout, I just take a makeup wipe and I swipe it across my face like this. It creates a little line. You probably can't see it right now, but it creates a little line so that it's kind of like something where you can know where you're at so that you don't fall out of place. Yeah, just do the same thing to the other side. This will kind of keep you on track of where to put your eyeshadow at as well. So there's the little, there it is, and you guys can see that. And I'll just wipe up any excess fallout that I have. I have this little thing. I'm not sure what it's called, but I bought this, and this is horrible. It's hard to hold this against your eye and then put the eyeshadow on. It's just too much, so I just do what works for me, so I just use the makeup wipe. So after Cameroon, I'm going to go in with a darker color. This is an orange color, and it's called Dakar, and it's this one right here. I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit just to get the excess brown that was left on it. And so I'll go in with Dakar. I'm just going to put it right above my crease, but I'm not going to go out all the way like I did with Cameroon. So if you guys don't understand what that means, I'm just going to put it from here to here instead of going out like I did with Cameroon. And you just want to blend, blend, blend and bring it down a little bit for the next color that I'm going to be adding on top. So this is Dakar. It's like an orangish color, and I put it on top of Cameroon. I'm going to go back and blend in just a little more just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. I'm probably going to always say that. Blending is like the most important thing when you're doing eyeshadows, because if you don't blend that well, you can see everything. I used to have the hardest time blending. I think it really depends on what type of brushes you have. I would use like those cheap brushes, and the more expensive ones tend to work a little better, obviously. So having a good brush really helps with the way that you blend. So if you guys feel like you're blending and it's not coming out well, it could be the brush that you're using. So now I'm going to go back in with a color called Ben 2. And it's like a, I want to say it's like a pinkish reddish color. These are all like warm tones that I'm using right now. I usually go for an edgier look, but since I'm going to work right now, I'm just going to keep it a little simple. So this is Ben 2. So I'm going to go back in with that. I'm going to be using a different brush this time. This is a Morphe brush, and it's the M433, and it looks like this. So let's go ahead and start with this. And I'm going to bring this one down just a little further away from my crease to put the last color on top, which is going to be a shimmery metallic color. So far it looks like this. It's actually very pretty. I like this palette. I have a palette similar to this. It's the Morphe palette. I think it's M35B. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's the one with all the colors. I barely use the palette. I only use it for certain colors. I just feel like that palette doesn't really do a lot for the color of skin that I have. I love yellow, and the yellow in that palette is so flat and dull, so I can really do anything with it. That's one of the reasons why I brought Afrique. It has a yellow on it, and when I tested it, it came out so bright. So I'm not going to use it today, but maybe in the next video I can show you guys how the yellow looks. I can do like a sunset vibe type thing. So yeah. I want it to be a little darker, so I'm going to keep going back in just to make it a little bolder. And I will post pictures at the beginning and the end. I'm doing this off my phone. Me and my best friend decided to just start doing YouTube tutorials. We both love makeup. I think I have a better passion for it than she does. But we did our first YouTube video together, and it's on her channel. So shout out to Asia. That's my bestie. And her YouTube page is All Things Asia Lynn. So make sure you guys go and follow her. You'll probably see us together a few times doing videos on her page. Hopefully, if I'm successful, I can purchase the equipment that I need to be able to do better videos. But until then, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'll just keep continuing to use my phone. A lot of people actually do that. I'm finding that out. So I heard it's not that uncommon to record off your phone. Okay. So this is how bin 2 looks. These are all of the colors together, all blended nice and well. So I'm going to use a goldish shimmery look, and the way that I do it is that I use water to put on the shimmery looks. I'm going to create like a cut crease type of thing. Metallics are a little bit of a challenge for me. I feel like if you don't wet them, they don't last long. They don't really last long anyway because they're shimmery, but I feel like they last a little longer when you wet them. So instead of applying this color dry, I'm going to use a brush. And this is a Morphe brush G10. And I stole this one from my best friend. So I'm going to go in and do like a cut crease look with a color called Kofi. And it's this color right here. It's like a goldish look, bronze look. It's very pretty. So what you want to do is you want to wet your brush. You don't want it super damp, but you want to be able to tell that it's wet. So I'll just wet it to my liking. And you kind of just test it out on your hand. I just use a spray bottle. You can dip it in water. A spray bottle is actually better because you can control how much water you're putting on your brush. So I'm gonna wet it and go in with Kofi. And this color is bomb, y'all. This whole palette is bomb. I like it. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. I haven't finished it yet. I'm gonna continue it. Okay, and that is Kofi. It took me a while to be able to learn how to do a cut crease, so don't get discouraged if you feel like you can't figure it out. Honestly, it just takes practice. Everything that I'm doing, I've learned watching either YouTube tutorials or I've just practiced and tried to do it on my own. So all of my looks and all of my techniques are things that I've picked up along the way. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so both sides are done, and that is how it looks. That is Kofi, and that is the last color that I'm going to use from this palette. So, I wear false lashes. I'm kind of known for wearing lashes. They call me lashes at work. Like, I just have to finish my look with lashes. I feel like incomplete without them. So I usually buy my lashes from Target or Ulta. There's also this place called Star Beauty. It's in Northridge, California, and they have like a 5 for 10, so I'll purchase those. I reuse my lashes. I just clean them off with a makeup remover, like the liquid kind. I use a cotton ball and just kind of wipe them off. So I'm going to be using a pair of lashes that I bought from Star Beauty. I don't know what they're called. They're just a simple, well, elegant pair of lashes, and this is how they look. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my lashes. I usually use Duo, but I ran out. I don't like using the black gel, well, the black glue. It kind of dries funny, and when you're trying to put your eyeliner on top, it looks kind of gawky. So I always stick with Duo or a white clear gel. And that's one lash. I kind of put them on with my fingers, and then I'll bring them down closer to my lash line with tweezers. And it's okay if it looks white like it does right now, because it's going to dry clear, which is one of the reasons why I like to use clear glue. And I'm also going to be putting eyeliner on top, so you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, so one lash down and one more lash to go. Okay, and there's the last lash. I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I don't bake just because I feel like it looks a little unnatural sometimes. However, I do contour a little bit underneath my cheeks since I have big cheeks. But first I'm going to set my face with a primer. And I use Rihanna. Her line is amazing. I have very oily skin, and it took me a while to be able to find the right product that I needed to set my face completely right. I used to use Mary Kay. Mary Kay is a very good brand. I'm not knocking their brand, but it just didn't work out for my skin, so I moved over to Rihanna. So I'm using her foundation, and mine is 420. And I also use her Pro Filter, which is soft matte. So I'm going to put soft matte on first. You can apply this with a sponge. I use my fingers. It's just faster to do it this way for me. And it just works better for me. Like I said, you just do whatever works for you. Everybody's different. And next, the foundation. You don't really need that much depending on the coverage of your skin. I only use about 3 pumps, and this bottle has lasted me like 2 months doing it that way. It's actually not that expensive. That's another reason why I like it. It's affordable. It's only $32 and I believe it's $37 with tax, so it's very affordable. Okay, so lashes should be dry. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some eyeliner. I'm using two different kinds right now. Right now I have a wing eyeliner that I'm using, and I have just a regular NYX. So I'm gonna go underneath my lashes with the black pen, just to make sure there's no glue there. Just dry everything up. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner on top, just to make my eyes pop a little more. And I think I'll do a wing look for you guys. And I'll do the wing look with the angled pencil liner, liquid pencil liner. It took me a while to learn how to use this. Like at first, I did not know what I was doing. I usually like to use the free-handed ones better, but this one actually works pretty well now that I've played around with it. So I'll go ahead and do the wing liner with this. Okay, and there is the wing look for you guys. Fabulous. Now I'm going to go in and contour my cheeks a little bit. So I just use a little fan brush, and I'm using the Ulta contour kit. I only use one color out of here. As you can see, they're all full. This is the only one I use to contour my cheeks, and this one is called Goddess Bronzer. Okay, so we just want to blend this in just to make it look a little more natural. Okay, so there's a little bit of contouring that I do. I'm also going to go in with a blush just to give my cheeks a little bit of color. This is a CoverGirl blush, and it's called Cheeks. And I also put a little bit on my nose where my highlight is going to be at. Yes. And I usually just do it all around. I know some people only put it here, but I like to do mine up and down all around. Make it pop a little more. And I think that's it. Okay, so those are the cheeks. So to finish with my eyes, I'm going to go in with mascara just to do my bottom lashes. And this is Big Shot by Maybelline Colosso. Okay, so I'm done with that. And last but not least, I'm going to get my highlight poppin'. I'm currently using Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. I'm using Trophy Wife, and I get so many compliments with this highlighter, y'all. It is poppin'. So I take a fan brush, and I just, honestly, you only have to do this a few times because this color is so freaking bright that you really don't need to do it that many times. But honestly, it probably doesn't even matter because even if I did a little bit, it's still going to be bright. So I'm going to just go crazy with it and apply it to my cheekbones. And I know y'all can look at that, look at that. I know y'all can see that. Yes. And I also put a little bit to my nose, just to get my nose popping. And just a little bit at the top, at the bridge. I work my way down. Yes. Okay. Blend this in a little more. Also, using your finger really works too. I've noticed that because it's just impossible for the brush to get it precisely right. So I'll go into my finger and bam, there it is. So for the lip that I'm going to be wearing, I am going to be wearing an Anastasia Beverly Hills color. Okay. And this color is called Trust Issues. And it's like a dusty mauve pink. I love it. So let's go ahead and apply this color. I usually put chapstick underneath. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm probably not going to wear this all day. But I'm going to include this in the video. So. And this is Trust Issues. Yes, it goes perfect with this. Okay. Last but not least, I always set my face. I do have translucent powder, but I don't use it. I don't really like how it makes my skin look after, so I use an Urban Decay all-nighter spray for them long nights. And I just give it a spray a few times. I also have a Mario Badescu. I hope I'm saying his name right. Sorry if I'm not, y'all. I have the rose water spray. I usually put this in my hair. My best friend put me up on this, y'all. You can put it on your face too, but this is, I think this is a water base. And since I have oily skin, I don't put it on my face. So this is my look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this is my first YouTube tutorial, so go easy on me with the comments. Please like, share, subscribe if you liked this video. Hopefully more videos to come, and thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day.